I recently created a new account in GTA Online, and the only items we've bought have been determined by spinning a wheel. So today, in this video, let's spin the wheel to see what item I will purchase next. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So welcome back to season number 3 of Loser to Luxury. We're on episode number 55, and currently right now, I am not standing in our Eclipse Towers apartment. I am standing at the music locker, and I'm standing here at the music locker because we need to do a cutscene before we can actually purchase our latest business. And that's what we're going to be doing to kick off this episode. We're going to be buying our next business, which is going to be the Kosatka. But first things first, I have to go downstairs and we have to sit through a cutscene with Miguel Madrata. So let's head on over here. And here we go. Cutscene time. All right, and there we go. We sat through that cutscene. That cutscene's complete. Oh, okay. It looks like our character is just bobbing their head to the music, even though there's no music playing because I have all music blocked. But anyways, yeah, now we can go ahead and we can purchase the Kosatka. Yeah, we can purchase the Kosatka because we're now sitting at $3,578,000. But we need to go over to Warstock Cash and Carry, and here is the Kosatka. It's going to cost us $2,200,000. Not changing the color. Throw an American flag on it. Don't need sonar. Really don't need guided missiles. Weapon workshop. That is pointless. Moonpole vehicles. Okay, the Carina Visa. That is really pointless. But the Sparrow would be cool, but this is going to be added to the Wheel of Luxury. Yeah, so I just added the Sparrow to the Wheel of Luxury because now we actually have the ability to purchase this helicopter. But anyways, other than that, everything else is really pointless with the Kosatka. So yeah, let's go ahead and purchase it for $2,200,000. So, and there we go. The Kosatka has been purchased. So yeah, let's head on over to the Kosatka and let's go sit through that cutscene. All right, so here's our Kosatka right here. I'm in my Torador. Oh my God, I actually entered the Kosatka with my Torador. And here we go. Here is our cutscene. And okay, it shows us climbing down even though we entered via the submarine entrance. But yep, here is the Kosatka. This is our newest business, our under the sea business. So yeah, there's a guy singing right there, and there he is. His name is Pavel. That's gonna be the guy that we're gonna be doing all the Cayo Perico heists with. He's gonna be the man in our ear during this entire heist. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. Nothing really major. All right, so there we go. The Kosatka is fully set up, and whenever we're ready to do a Cayo Perico heist, whenever the wheel wants to land on it, we are actually ready to go with that. So that has been added to the wheel of making money. All right, so now I'm back at my apartment, and after purchasing the Kosatka, we're now sitting at $1,353,000. And since we just bought the Kosatka, which came off the Wheel of Businesses, currently right now, I am on the Wheel of Luxury. And before I spin the Wheel of Luxury, I'm going to have to do a little bit of explaining. So a few episodes ago, we had to spin the Wheel of Luxury. In that episode, we landed on the Vigilante, but before we actually landed on the Vigilante, it showed on the screen that I spun the wheel again and it landed on the Pyro. And as I was explaining stuff with the wheel, I accidentally hit the spin the wheel button. I tried to play it off. I didn't mean to hit it, and that wasn't meant to be in the final cut, but unfortunately it was. A lot of people wanted to see the Pyro. I was kind of shocked at how many people are up in arms of me not purchasing the Pyro. It's been a while. It's been a while since that happened because I was in the middle of like pre-recording a ton of videos because I was on vacation last week. I think that same day I recorded that episode, I recorded, I think, 2 other episodes that same day. So, like, I was really, really far ahead. So, I haven't had the opportunity to come out and acknowledge what happened with the Pyro until now. But yeah, a lot of people want me to get the Pyro, and a lot of people want justice for the Pyro. I didn't know the Pyro was that beloved in this game, but I knew it was a good vehicle, but I didn't know it was that beloved. But anyways, people want me to get the Pyro, so this is what we're going to do. You know, let's, quote unquote, spin the Wheel of Luxury and let's see where we're going to land on. And we landed on the Pyro. All right, yeah, we're going to purchase the Pyro. It's what the people want. So yeah, that's going to be the next item we are going to purchase off the Wheel of Luxury. Wait, is the Pyro under Elitist? I completely forgot. It's been a while. I don't think I've ever purchased a Pyro. Yeah, okay, oops, I failed that. It's in Warstock Cash and Carry. Yeah, I don't know. I've never purchased a Pyro on like any of my accounts. Yep, here's a Pyro right here. The Pyro. I know this is one of the best handling jets in the game. This is going to be our first aircraft too. So that's a buy it now price of $4,455,000. Okay. So in order to unlock the trade price, we have to complete 33 air freight steel missions as a boss. I have not completed one. So yeah, we're not doing that. So it's going to cost us $4,455,000. And currently right now I'm sitting on $1,353,000. So we need to make just over $3 million before we can actually get our hands on the pyro. But with every item we purchase in GTA Online, we are also purchasing a weapon alongside of it off of the wheel of weapons. So here we are. This is the wheel of weapons. Let's spin the wheel and let's see what is going to be the weapon we are going to have to purchase alongside of the pyro. And it looks like we are going to have to purchase a combat PDW. That is pointless, honestly. So that's great. All right, so now I'm on the wheel of quick cash. So how are we going to start out this episode in order to make money? And it looks like we are going to have to... Are we doing tow truck missions? Yes, we are. We have to do 1 or 2 tow truck missions. All right, so here's the wheel of 1 to 2. So let's see how many tow truck missions are we doing today in this episode. And we're going to be making a little bit more money. We are doing 2 tow truck missions at our salvage yard. All right, so currently right now, I'm on the wheel of making money. So what are we going to have to do in this episode in order to make money? And it looks like we are going to have to go out and sell off all of our product from inside of our bunker. All right, so we're gonna have to sell all of our product from our bunker, but what else in this episode am I going to have to do in order to make money? And it looks like we got to do another Cluck and Bell farm raid. All right, so we're gonna have to determine what we're gonna have to do for the Cluck and Bell farm raid. Are we gonna be doing this silent and sneaky, or are we gonna be doing this aggressively? So let's spin the wheel and let's see just how we are going to do it. And it looks like we're gonna have to be doing it aggressively once again. And now I'm on the wheel of ABC, and this will determine what location we are going to get our weapons, equipment, and vehicle from. So let's spin the wheel and let's see just where are we going? What weapons and stuff are we getting it from? And oh my, we're getting it from location C again. I swear, we've been getting location C a lot recently. I don't know why, but anyways, that's what we're gonna have to get. All right, so we got to do a Cluck and Bell farm raid, and then we have to go out and sell off all of our product from our bunker. But first, I have to go over and do 2 tow truck missions at our salvage yard. All right, so we've made it over to our salvage yard, and it's time for us to get started with our 2 tow truck missions. So here's our tow truck right here. We need to get inside of it and launch a tow truck service mission. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go pick up a car. All right, so we need to recover an ocelot F620. It is very, very far away. So what I am going to do is find a new session, because that is really far away. And it's only 3.5 miles, but a lot of the times I can get a location like within 2. Like most of the time, really, really close to 1 mile. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm shooting for. Because 3 miles, that's just pointless. That's just way too much driving. That is very, very unnecessary compared to a lot of the other locations. So let's just run that back. Oops, there's a short delay before you can launch this again. Well, you gave me a freaking location that was all the way in Timbuktu. That's on you. Well, it's kind of on me. I was kind of being a little lazy. But still, it's far away. Well, it looks like I gotta wait. All right, I can finally launch it again. Yeah. All right, we have to get the Gallivanter Baller, and that. See, look at that. 1.4 miles away. That's a lot better. All right, let's go pick up this car. All right, so we've made it over to the vehicle's location. So if you don't know what I'm doing, we just go over with the tow truck, pick up a vehicle with the tow truck, and we just take it back to the salvage yard. So yeah, let's just travel all the way back to our salvage yard. All right, and there we go. We have made it back to our salvage yard. And there we go. The baller's recovered. We have one more vehicle we have to go do. So yeah, let's go over and recover that vehicle also. Oh wait, no. Oh, they just, man, GTA and their silent updates. There's never been a short delay before we can do another tow truck missions. I can just do it back to back. I don't understand the point of making it a delay. I don't get it. We can only have 2 vehicles that we can salvage at a time. So, you know, it's not like we can just abuse this. There's a very distinct cutoff, but they really, really want to make that cutoff a little bit more apparent. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but okay. Looks like I gotta wait even more. All right, here we go. We have to go recover the benefactor shafter this time. This one's gonna be a little over 2 miles. Not too bad. Yeah, I'll go ahead and recover this real quick and take it back to the salvage yard. All right, and we've made it back with the benefactor shafter. All right, and there we go. Vehicle has been recovered. All right, so this is one of the weirder ways to make money, or at least how it's gonna be deposited. We have to wait, I think it's 48 minutes here. We have to wait 48 minutes for these vehicles to be salvaged. And then once these vehicles are salvaged, then we'll actually get deposited the money that we'll get. And it's usually like, what is it in between 30 and 40,000, something like that. So yeah, so we should be looking anywhere between like 60 and $80,000 when it's all said and done. But anyways, we'll get that later on in this episode. But now it's time for us to get started with the Cluck and Bell farm raid. All right, so now it's time for us to get started with the Cluck farm raid. Now, we've done the Cluck farm raid so many times that I'm only going to show just a few of these setups. I'm only going to show 3 setups, and these 3 setups are really the ones that are important for what we spun on the wheel earlier, as far as like what location we have to go to, how we're doing the finale, like all that kind of stuff. But I'll see you once I have that first setup ready to go for what location we have to go to. All right, so we're jumping into the 3rd setup of concealed weapons. I didn't commentate through the first 2 because it doesn't really matter what approach we do or anything like that, what location we're going to. But these next 2 setups are going to be determined by those locations that we spun earlier on the wheel. And we landed on location C, which is going to be all the way up here. So yeah, I'm going to be showing these next 2 setups, and then I'll show the final setup too, even though the final setup is not going to be determined by what location we have to go to. It's going to determine how we're going to do the finale. Are we doing the finale silent and sneaky or aggressive? Obviously, earlier we spun the wheel and we landed on doing it aggressively, so we have to set it up as the aggressive approach for the Cluck farm raid. But as of right now, we need to go to location C to get our equipment and weapons. And to some extent, we kind of lucked out on getting location C for the aggressive approach, but at the same time, it's a little bit unfortunate. I don't know, there's pros and cons. Let's just put it that way. Location C is probably going to have like the best weapon loadout compared to location A and B, but at the same time, location C is going to be by far the furthest one away, and it's going to take the longest, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm in my vigilante right now. Oh, that's right, I'm in my vigilante. That just kind of clicked in my head. Yeah, we're in our vigilante right now, so like once we actually get there, you know, I'm just flying through the air. Once we actually get there, I can just lock onto people and just blow them up pretty quickly. Yeah, location C for this mission and the next setup, it pretty much are resembling like the military group or whatever. So like these people are very, very hard to take out. So me having a vigilante during this mission is absolutely clutch. Yeah, earlier when I got this location, I had to like sweat through this. Or maybe not sweat, but I definitely had to focus. I couldn't lose focus during this one. This one, I can just chill out for the most part. Just drive in here. Go over to this box. We'll collect, we got the weapons. That was the weapons. And then we need to go collect the bag of gear, which is going to be on the runway. And there's a few more people we have to explode. Or we don't even have to explode anyone, but we would die if we didn't, you know, kill a few people. But anyways, yeah, this is going to be the bag of gear. Okay, let's just run on top of the bag of gear, not actually collect it. Turn around. There we go. Now collect the gear. All right, and there we go. So now all we have to do is just deliver the equipment to Vincent's lockup, and boom, that'll be pretty much it for this setup. Pretty nice setup. Nothing too crazy. Having the vigilante makes this a lot easier, so that's very nice. But yeah, let's just head back to Vincent's lockup. All right, so we've made it back to Vincent's lockup. So we have to go ahead and text Vincent. We have to confirm our weapons and gear. Confirm it all. And boom, pretty much that's going to be it. And there we go. Mission passed. So let's move on to the next setup. All right, here we go. We are jumping into the next mission. This one's going to be hit and run. In this one, we're going to have to go and get our getaway vehicle, even though we're really not even using the getaway vehicle during the finale. But same ordeal as the last setup. We have 3 different locations we can go to, A, B, and C. Obviously, we landed on location C, which is going to be over here. So once again, this is also going to be like the military vehicle. This is going to be a military vehicle just like location C for last setup. Now, a military vehicle for this setup is very, very pointless. But honestly, any getaway vehicle is very pointless during the finale. I mean, I'll show you why. Once we get to the finale, if I can stop turtling in the middle of the road, that would be great. But yeah, we have to go to location C, and we have to get ourselves a military vehicle. And when you think of military vehicles, you kind of think of like very, very cool vehicles. And well, not saying these vehicles aren't cool. These vehicles are not as cool though as some other military vehicles, if you know what I mean. They're also very, very sluggish too. I mean, like, you know, what would be great is if I can just use a vigilante. What if that was a military vehicle? But no. I guess the Fort Sancudo military base does not want to invest in a vigilante as a military vehicle. I mean, like, I think it's just a no-brainer, but I don't know. I don't know. They don't want to put their investments into this. Anyways, we have to find and steal the getaway vehicle, and the getaway vehicle is flying up above us. So we have to send some missiles right there. Good thing we have a vigilante. Okay, to shoot the cargo bob down. And there we go. Cargo bob is down. The vehicle is falling out the sky. It just fell out the sky. And on the way down, the cargo bob also hit it. So that's fantastic. And yeah, this is going to be our military vehicle. The Mammoth Squatty. Vehicle slow. Not very cool. Not very cool, to be honest. Very sluggish. And yeah, we have to drive pretty much 4 miles to the location that we have to go to. We're going to store this in a garage right near the Cluck Farm factory. But yeah, we have to drive 4 miles. while, so this is going to be a fun drive. Hopefully nothing stupid happens along the way there. All right, so we've made it all the way up to Paleto Bay, and since, you know, this vehicle fell out the sky, and then also the cargo bob on the way down just landed right on top of it, we have to go to Los Santos Customs, or actually it's Beaker's Garage since we're all the way in Paleto Bay. But we have to go to this garage, and we have to go ahead and customize this or repair it. So please let me in. Thank you. Well, that's a weird way to get in. Okay, now you let me in. Now it's repaired like it's straight from the assembly line, not like it's just fallen like 100, 200 feet out the sky. But yeah, we just have to go over here, put it in this garage, and same thing, we have to confirm it, and there we go. So now we just got to leave the garage and leave the area, and then we should be good to go. All right, and there we go. Mission passed. We have one more setup to get into before the finale, so let's jump into it. All right, here we go. We are jumping into the final setup. Disorganized Crime. All right, so Vincent right now wants us to go to Cluck outlet, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because there is a shortcut that you can do, so you can just completely avoid that if you've gotten each location before. But there is a shortcut that you can do if you've done this a certain amount of times. We'd have to go to the Cluck outlet, and we'd have to, like, we'd have to hack some people or whatever to find the location of a factory, something like that. Not a factory, or their warehouse, that's what it is. But there's gonna be 3 locations. I already know the exact locations, so I'm just driving directly to there, and I already stopped at one. It wasn't at that location, so we have 2 more locations we can check. See, all we have to do is just kind of drive up close like this, and it's this one. All right, yeah, this is it. This is the one. Enter the cartel's garage. Yeah, I'm already here. See, look at that. Just saved myself some time. I like it. All right, but anyways, we are doing the Cluck farm raid aggressively. We're doing the aggressive approach. The aggressive approach, we can just be loud and whatnot. So here, we have to sabotage the cartel delivery truck. So let's just blow them all up. Pretty much, oh jeez, I'm about to die. Yeah, I did die. Wow, that's terrible. Pretty much destroying the delivery trucks are going to guarantee, just off of that alone, that we are going to have the finale as the aggressive approach. Even if we leave no witnesses like that, yeah, we'd still, you know, have this aggressively. Even if I went over and wiped the CCTV out too, it still doesn't matter because the delivery trucks are just destroyed. But anyways, we have to go drill the lockers and try to find a key card. Now we have to drill into 4 different sets of lockers, and there's like 4 lockers that we have to like drill into. So yeah, this is a little annoying, but I don't know. I usually have good luck during this, but some people don't have as good of luck. See, there we go. At the last locker of the first set of lockers, I found the key card, so that's good. That's very, very good. So now we can leave the cartel's garage. Yeah, there's a total of 16 lockers we would have to drill. Or at least that's like the maximum. It can be in one of 16 different locations, so it's pretty lucky that I got it on my 4th try. See, look, in the top left, it says the Cluck factory will be on high alert for the raid. The delivery trucks were destroyed, and the CCTV footage was not wiped. Anyways, now it says leave the area, which, I mean, I'm in a vigilante. I'll just fly out of here. That's okay. Yeah, we're gonna have like people after us too, which is gonna be awesome. But yeah, I'm just gonna boost into the sunset, and we'll just get ready to go for the finale. Dude, it's saying escape the cartel. I'm really not even that close to the cartel. I mean, granted, I was on top of a mountain. Okay, as I say that though, cartel's like right next to us. Here, I mean, I'll just blow y'all up. Oh, that's not the right person to blow up. I mean, I'll blow y'all up. It's fine. Oh, okay, there we go. We just blew them up, and then that's all we had to do. There we go. Mission passed. So we're ready to go for the finale. So let's get into it. Let's go rob the Cluck farm. All right, here we go. We are jumping into the finale. Scene of the crime. Now we are arriving in this train, and people are ready to go and ready to kill us just because we're doing this aggressively. They know that we're coming. Okay, so yeah, we have to take out a lot of people, or at least a decent amount of people. Right now we're using the combat shotgun, a very rare weapon, which I didn't even know was that rare. I didn't even know it was that rare when I made my using every weapon in GTA Online. I didn't even have this weapon on my main account, which kind of sucks. But anyways, I get to use it here during the finale. But right now we need to go to 2 cola storage lockups, and yeah, we need to go ahead and steal some cola. So we're going to our first location now. All right, so there's gonna be some cola down here along with 2 people, or actually 3. Only one of them shooting though. And then yeah, here's some cola right here. So we just have to go and collect all this. All right, this is our last bundle right here. here. And there we go. All the cola has been stolen. Let's go back upstairs, and we have to go to another cola location. Hey, there's a guy right here. Hey, you do not smack. Okay, that was weird. Smacked me in the back of the head. Stop shooting at me, people. What did I do? It's a joke. I've done a lot. Die. Cool. Okay, apparently my health is now at 100. That's cool. I got max health now, even though I thought I already had, like, the complete max health, but it's fine. Okay, so now we're in this storage lockup. Take out some people, and then we need to find a crowbar. There's the one bad thing about this weapon loadout. We don't just get a crowbar. Okay, there we go. Collected a crowbar, though. We have to open up some crates, find some more cola, like so. All right, there we go. We stole all the cola. So now let's exit this storage facility. All right, so now we need to go to the office. I mean, I'm trying to look for keys right now, even though I don't really even need to try to find keys. Okay, I didn't find keys. Okay, all right, game. That pisses me off. All right, so on the aggressive approach, you can just shoot the door handle, and that'll unlock the office door. Don't do that though if you're doing the silent and sneaky approach, because it sets off an alarm. Okay, but there we go. We just hacked the office computer. So now we need to use no, that's not a gun. Okay, stop, people. Yeah, the aggressive approach can be a little annoying because there's so many people that just spawn in. But anyways, we need to, we have a hacking device. Now we need to go to different computers and get the source code. Stop. About to die. Not good. Where's the next location? Dead ahead. Okay. Where is it? Right here? It's not it? The heck is this computer? Oh, it's that one. Oops. Can you find one more computer? Apparently it's this way. Is it this one? No, it's that one. Okay, it's the one over here. All right, there we go. I just got the source code from 3 different computers. Now we need to go back, and that's supposed to give us like a little code to get into the safe, and that code is going to be 49622. So let's remember that. 49622. All right, and there we go. Opening up the safe, grabbing the cash. Very nice. So now it's time for us to get out of here. All right, there's a decent amount of cops outside. So we need, it's gonna force us to go and get our getaway vehicle, even though we're not gonna be using it for long. So yeah, let's just head on over and let's get our getaway vehicle. All right, and there we go. We got ourselves our getaway vehicle. We're gonna be driving on the railroad a little bit and hopefully not run into any more poles. And we just have to deliver the loot to Vincent's lockup, but in the process, we're gonna have to lose the cops. And we can do pretty much, and we can go to Vincent's lockup by just driving on the train tracks for a lot quicker. It'll be a lot quicker just going this way. But then also, it'll be a little easier to lose the cops. But we're not gonna be driving this god-awful squatty. We're gonna go over to this white shed right here, kind of stop, and then call in for our personal vehicle. Then our personal vehicle spawns in right over here, which is going to be the vigilante. So yeah, now we're gonna get back onto the train tracks, and we're just gonna head to Vincent's lockup and lose the cops at the same time. So yeah, nothing crazy from here. Well, this is bad. I just got off the train tracks. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal since I have the vigilante. It's just annoying though. Just wasn't paying attention, and then I ran into like the side of the bridge, and then once I landed on the side of the bridge, we just kind of flew off. So that was great. All right, so let's just angle ourselves though. Let's just go mountain hopping, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, now I'm just literally just taking to the skies with my vigilante. Surprised the cops can still even see me. This is a little interesting. Oh, no, okay. Right as I say that, though, they cannot. Luckily, I did land pretty close to this enclosed bridge, so I can chill out here. I'll just wait to lose the cops in here. Yeah, this is definitely not the way I wanted to do this, but we're doing it this way now. Okay, and there we go. We just lost the cops. So now we just have to deliver the loot to Vincent's lockup. All right, and there we go. We have made it back to Vincent's lockup. Hey, Vincent, let me deliver my stuff. Thank you. All right. All right, here you go, sir. Here's this bag that I, stole. And thank you for a beautiful envelope. And there we go. Mission passed. And obviously, we make ourselves $500,000. Yeah, that's a pretty easy $500,000. All right, so after that Cluck farm raid, we're now sitting on $1,899,000. But now it's time for us to go to our bunker and sell off all of our products from inside of our bunker. So let's get into it. All right, so I've made it all the way over to my bunker. And as you can see, the bottom right-hand corner, we have a value of $350,000 of product inside of our bunker. But that's not going to be entirely the case. It's not even that much. It's just going to be a little bit more. I'll just show you. Remember out there on that screen, it said it was $350,000. Just click to sell stock. And the quicker sell mission can give us $490,000. So already that's kind of like a lie. But anyways, we can also sell it to Los Santos for $735,000. And that's what we're going to be doing in this video. We're going to be selling it to Los Santos. And then also I am in a public session with a lot of players in it, almost a full session. And if I sell off all of my product from here, I'll get a 50% bonus on whatever I do sell. So we could be making over $1 million if everything goes according to plan. But anyways, let's click to sell to Los Santos. Larger sales may require multiple vehicles, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Let's go. All right, here we go. What is my sell vehicle? Okay. I have 3 different vehicles. Okay, it's the Insurgent one. Okay, I think this is possible. And what I mean by that is we have a certain amount of time in the bottom right-hand corner. As you can see, it's a little over 22 minutes right now, and we have to try to sell all of our product within that 22 minutes. And recently with the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, they did update some of these sell missions to give us a little more time, which is actually very nice. Like this one, it used to be a 15-minute time frame to sell off everything. And for this specific sell mission with the 3 insurgents from our bunker location, it was very, very close. Like within those 15 minutes, we probably took either between like 13 and 14 minutes to sell off everything. But now we have 22 minutes, so we have a little bit more time to breathe. And if things go a little bit haywire, if like someone's coming after me or whatever, then, you know, I can actually have a little bit of time to defend my product. But anyways, yeah, with this specific sell mission, we have 3 different sell vehicles. I'm in one right now, but the other 2 are just sitting there. The other 2 are just sitting there in the middle of nowhere, just ready for someone to just fly up in an oppressor and just destroy it. It kind of ruined my life. So obviously I don't want that, but at the same time, I can't just sit back there and defend it without, you know, not delivering another vehicle. So I'm just hoping for the best. I forgot to say, too, also that this vehicle, when we got in it, it gave us like a 5-mile location, which isn't bad. I'm cool with a 5-mile location because that's going to take like roughly 5 minutes, maybe a little less. I have good hopes about this sell mission. I mean, so far it's been good. You know, one issue though is that once I make it to the drop-off, I have to fly all the way back to my other 2 sell vehicles and then drive those sell vehicles all the way to Los Santos again. And the problem with that is I don't have an aircraft. So the question is, how in the heck am I going to quickly make it all the way back to my sell vehicle and do this all over again? And I'm going to have to get a little creative, I think. I mean, okay, one option is I can go to my interaction menu to my Securo Serve VIP. I can go to VIP vehicles and I can pay for a Buzzard for 25K, but I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be a little cheap. I'm not actually going to do that, but I'm not going to just drive all the way back either. I'm going to do another method once we, you know, sell this thing off. All right, here we go. First delivery location is going to be right here. I've never gotten this location before. This is interesting. All right, there we go. One vehicle has been sold off. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to call Merriweather. I'm going to call Merriweather, and I am going to request a helicopter pickup for only $1,000. So now a helicopter should be flying towards us very shortly. Apparently it's just over here. Where? Oh, it's apparently right above us. Can't see. Okay, well, here is this guy, the helicopter pickup. I'm going to pull out my gun and I'm going to kill the pilot. And then I'm just taking the helicopter for myself. So now we're in a helicopter. Let's head all the way back up to my bunker and let's get the other 2 sell vehicles. All right, so we made it all the way back over to our vehicles. We have 15 minutes left, which isn't bad. So that pretty much means that we took like 7.5 minutes for that. That wasn't bad. I don't think that's that bad. This next location we have to go to is only like a little under 4 miles, which that's nice. I like that a lot. Someone just spawned in at their bunker, and it's the same bunker as my bunker. So that's interesting. So, okay, yeah, they're literally sitting right next to my vehicle. Uh-oh. They're literally just standing right next to my vehicle. Okay, this guy is looking at it. I can kind of see on the map. This is weird. I don't know. I'm trying to like pay. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to pay attention to the mini map. See what he's gonna do. Hopefully, he just leaves my stuff alone. That would be great. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, see, this guy literally just spawned out of the same bunker, and then yeah, there's just my product right there. I think that guy literally just loaded into this session, and boom, he's just standing right next to my sell vehicle. So it's literally just all up to if that guy's like, you know, a good person, or if that guy is just gonna blow it up for fun. I don't know. I mean he hasn't blown it up yet, so I'm kind of leaning towards that this guy is a good person, but I don't know. How unlucky would that have been if he would would have just blown it up immediately. Like I can tell for the most part, like if someone, you know, flies all the way over there just to blow it up. But that guy literally went to his bunker first, so yeah, that was a little interesting. Let's check back in. Is he still there? He's trying to get into my vigilante. This guy's trying to get in my... Oh my god. You know what? Screw it. Wait, actually, okay. I was going to let him drive my vigilante, but at the same time, if I let him drive my vigilante, I'm allowing him to drive a vehicle that has explosives on it, and he could literally take my own vehicle and shoot my product. So you know what? I'm not gonna allow that anymore. And I will have to say, he seems pretty distracted with the vehicle. I think he's still around our bunker, but I don't know. Just so weird. All right, but anyways, we made it over to our second location, and there we go. Here's your product. All right, very nice. We have one more cell vehicle we have to go to. I'm going to see if I can do a back-to-back call on Merriweather. I want to see. Okay, so it looks like I can't. All right, screw it. I'll pay for a buzzard. I'll pay $25K for a buzzard. I mean, obviously, we're still making a ton of profit. Let me look back, though. Okay, this guy's still kind of nearby. This guy's name is Jazz. I'm not too fond of guys named Jazz. Jazz Chisholm just got traded to the New York Yankees. That's disgusting. But anyways, yeah, hopefully Jazz doesn't screw with any of my product. If he does, then I'll really, really hate Jazz Chisholm even more than I already do now. So, Trace the Got destroyed some product. It's not my product, but Trace the Got destroyed some product. Okay, that's not good, Trace. But that's not his actual name. That's his organization's name. But yeah, Coaching Relic 78. You better not screw with my product. I mean, yeah, I have one more vehicle. I have to drive all the way back to Los Santos. I think that guy is in Los Santos. Yeah, okay, he's on an oppressor, so that's great. It's great. So it doesn't really matter where he is. He can easily track me down pretty quickly. Oh, here's Jazz. Jazz is just running in the middle of the road. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, Jazz. You're an interesting guy. All right, anyways, we have made it over to our final cell vehicle. We have 8 minutes to go to our location, which that should be plenty of time. Oh, especially when we have like a 3.5 mile drive, so that's good. Here's Jazz. There goes Jazz. I did that because of Jazz Chisholm. I don't like Jazz Chisholm anymore. Not that I did beforehand, but I really don't now. Anyways, we have to go like 3 more miles. Oh, man. That guy, that's so funny, though, just when you think about it. That guy was literally just standing next to, like, this cell vehicle for the longest time, and he just didn't destroy this product. But the first, like, opportunity I get to, like, you know, run him over, I instantly take it. Oh, man. I'm just ruthless. I'm just so ruthless. Anyways, if he's just running in the middle of the road, though, I don't feel very threatened by him. That's why I felt like it was all right if I could just run him over. Wait, what level are you? I feel like you're low level. You're acting like a low level. 24. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Not as low as I thought, but still pretty low. All right, we've made it back to downtown Los Santos. That guy that destroyed someone else's product is not even near me that I know of, so that's good. The final location is going to be right here. And there we go. Okay, yeah. Zoom in on just that ugly screen. Yeah, way to go, game. All right, but there we go. We sold off all of our product, and we made $1,102,000. So now we're sitting on $2,975,000. So we need to get a little over $1 million before we can actually get our hands on the Pyro next. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't get to miss out on any of season number 3 of Loser to Luxury. Make sure you check out this video right here if you want to see me use every single weapon in GTA Online.